Hi, this is MIcornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are dealing with part 5 of this great topic, and that's the last part. And we believe strongly that you have learned out of this topic. We're speaking about how to develop resilience, and this is a very important topic that we thought, let's bring it on the table. And I believe that, as you know, life is not as easy as you think. Life is not linear. It's not actually giving you what you want, and life is not always doing us favors. So therefore, there will be challenges, there will be obstacles on the way, there will be hindrances to life, and sometimes it's problems that may look unbearable. We are still saying, despite of that, there is possibilities for you to conquer. Now, we are saying, therefore, you need to develop resilience. And as you develop resilience, there are many ways of that developing resilience. And these are the nuggets that we are speaking about. And we want to say today, if you want to develop resilience, you need to energize. You need to energize. So therefore, you need to protect and restore your energy through rest, for instance. Because most of the time, we are actually exhausted, and that is why we lack resilience. And sometimes we have actually overworked ourselves until we cannot concentrate anymore. And therefore, when problems come, they sway us away. When storms come, they are sweeping us away. And the reason is because you were exhausted anyway, and you were actually tired from your mind emotionally. And therefore, because of that, you are actually not resilient enough. And that which comes, whether it's a challenge or a problem, it weighs you off completely because you were exhausted anyway. And I'm not sure if you realized that when you are tired, you have not slept well enough, sometimes you even become very agitated easily. You become emotionally vulnerable, and you are not able actually to be resilient in anything. Anything that challenges you, you snap off. And the reason is because you are exhausted in your mind and also emotionally. And we want to urge you that you need to energize. So therefore, protect your energy and restore it through rest. And when we talk about enough rest, rest here, we speak about enough rest. And therefore, you must allocate time to rest. And resting is not being lazy. And this is one thing that we need to emphasize, because some of the young men, they want to work themselves off to an extent that they feel like if they sit down and rest, then they are being lazy. We are saying it's not being lazy to rest. So therefore, be careful that you are supposed to be resting and don't just actually work yourself or overwork yourself. So healthy habits are actually including proper rest. Healthy habits actually include a good sleep as well. And that's very important. And most of the time we think that by overworking, we can actually feel proud of overworking. And therefore, we think that we are actually more committed in things when we are overworking ourselves. So please, you know your body. You know when you're tired. You know when you cannot concentrate anymore. So don't push yourself to the edge, because when you push yourself to the edge, you will actually destroy your resilience in life. So therefore, we are urging you today that you need to energize by protecting your energy through rest. And you need to actually also have what we call healthy habits. And healthy habits, we speak, of course, about exercise. We speak about good sleep as well. We speak about drinking enough water and eating properly as well. So those are type of healthy habits that we are talking about. So when we speak about healthy habits, we're speaking about also taking care of your health as well. And therefore making sure that you're well and enough well in your body before you're engaging in strenuous work in your life. So that's very, very important, because those activities that you do, they actually weigh off your body and they can tire you up. And therefore you really need to listen to your body. If you are exhausted, you are exhausted. And please take a good rest. Now, the other thing that's very important here is to have supportive people around you. And most of us are having toxic people, and we stay in toxic environments. And toxic environments can actually weigh you are off and make you actually to lack resilience in your life. And so check your environments. Make sure that the people that are around you are actually supportive people. that will support you all the way. And I want us to emphasize that even in our families, we need healthy, supportive families. Now, a supportive family will actually keep you sane, and you will be able to perform even better in your life. Now, resilient people, if you check the people that are around them, they're generally having supportive people around them. And then they become resilient because of that, because of the great support that you have. Imagine when you've lost a loved one and you are actually feeling like the whole world has actually fallen upon you. When you've got supportive people, you're going to be strong and you're going to heal much more quicker. And you're going to be able to stand despite of the challenge that you're facing because of the people around you, which are supportive people. And that is the reason why we always emphasize as a young man, you must scan and scrutinize the people around you. If these are the people that are not supportive enough to your life, they might not help you in becoming resilient in life. So therefore, supportive people are very, very important. So you need to also engage in what we call meaningful activities, because the activities that you do should be activities that are leading to progress. Sometimes activities that you do, they should be able to fulfill something within your life and build confidence either, or help you to learn some other things in life and help you to actually re-energize in your life. So whatever activity that you engage in, you must actually ask yourself, what is it in for me in this activity? Because that becomes very important, that you engage in what we call meaningful activities. Now, you cannot stay resilient when you are constantly running on empty. Because most of the time, some of us are running on empty because you're busy trying actually to catch up with your own life. You're busy trying to support everybody in this world. You're busy trying to fight the battles of other people. And all this runs you empty, and you cannot be resilient when you are on empty. So therefore, be careful actually of not running on empty. Now, the other thing that is of a great importance for you to become resilient, you need to invest. And when we talk about investment, we're not talking only about money. We're talking about also investing your time and energy in your health. And therefore, that investment is very important. When you invest your energy in your health, you invest your energy into, you invest your time into your energy to boost your energy. And it speaks exactly to what we spoke about earlier, that when you invest your time in your energy is when you slow down and rest, and sometimes invest that energy that you need actually to keeping on. The other way is also, we said that you should actually be able to invest your time in your skills as well. Because skills are very important to shape them. Because as I said, knowledge brings confidence in your life. And knowledge does actually add energy in your life when you know, because you become confident of what you're doing. And sometimes also knowledge helps you to save time, because a project that you were to take longer in accomplishing it, when you've got skills, you are able to complete it quicker. So it's very important actually to invest in skills, because you become productive when you've got skills to do something. You become productive. And most of us are giving up along the way because of lack of skills. Because lack of skills actually drains you, because you take longer in doing anything or any project in your life. And we want to say to you, if you want to become resilient, build skill capacity. Because when you've got a skill capacity, as I said, you are able to do things even more enjoyably. Whatever you do, whether it's a project, whether it's a type of work that you do, you're doing it with more joy. And I've just imagined that when you don't have skills, say in computer, everything that you do manually, it becomes labor intensive. And therefore it weighs down your body and energy. It takes your time. And therefore it drains you, because you are doing everything labor intensively. So those are type of things that we're speaking about. So if you develop then computer skills, you're going to do the job that you're supposed to take a day, you do it in an hour. And that's how quick sometimes it becomes, because that's when you invest in your skills and you know better of what you're doing. So knowledge is very important. So skills are very important. Your health is very important. And your energy is very important. When we talk about investment, these are the things that you need to invest in. You need to also invest in relationships, please, young men, because your relationships that are very important, so please invest in them. Those supportive people that we spoke about earlier, we're speaking about invest time with those people. Make sure that you keep good and healthy relationship with them so that they can be able to continually support you when you are hitting the wall, when you are facing challenges. They can be able to give you good counsel as well so that you can be able to feel supported. Now, personal growth is is something else that I must really emphasize, that beside relationships, you need to invest in personal growth. You need to grow mentally. You need to grow also emotionally. You need to grow physically. Therefore, all this need you to actually consider on how do I grow. That is why Paul is telling Timothy that you must study to show yourself approved. So many times when we talk about personal growth, we talk about developing your mind as well. And that is by reading and studying and learning some skills and have some knowledge as well of how to approach life. And sometimes skills like just how to deal with people, skills like emotional intelligence, for instance, and all those are very, very important. And that is why we are teaching on this platform resilience as well, because that is a skill that when you have developed it, you are able actually to cope with challenges of life. And I want to urge you today that personal growth is very, very important. What you build within yourself can support you through future challenges as well. Because when you start to regard yourself as somebody that needs to learn and develop, you are going to actually be able to challenge the future with boldness and confidence as well. And whatever problems that come your way, you'll be well equipped to be able to stand the test of time in those challenges that are coming your way. I want to end up here today, your host, MIcornus Phokane. Remember, I'm the leader and the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. And in this platform, we are developing ordinary young men into extraordinary men of wisdom, integrity, and character. And of course, we're doing this through kingdom principles. We want to invite you to our social media platforms. Our Facebook page is Young Men Empowerment Forum. And our personal Facebook page, MIcornus Phokane. So please like these pages, follow us on these pages. Don't forget our Instagram and our TikTok accounts. They are under MIcornus Phokane. So follow us on these pages and like them as well. And don't forget our YouTube channel is under Young Men Empowerment Forum. And I would like to invite you to our YouTube channel, Young Men Empowerment Forum, that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you click a like and follow, and make sure that you also click a notification button as well, that when we have posted a video of this kind, you will be actually be notified to follow us. Share this platform as well to your loved ones, your family, your colleagues. It could be your friends as well. Share these platforms with them, the links to this platform, and the good Lord will bless you as you do that. Until we meet again with another topic, may the good Lord bless you and allow us to check out right here and say cheers for now.